The Eagles are the number 1 seed in the NFC, and they currently have a top 5 pick from the New Orleans Saints. This whole situation with the Eagles, from going to, a Super Bowl, them becoming a laughing stock almost from outside. We were wondering which building's on fire more. The Houston Texans, which we've all seen and heard about, it was on fire.
It's bad.
Or the Philadelphia Eagles, who go to a Super Bowl, fans celebrate for the first time in 50 years, eat poop off the streets.
Yeah.
Remember, AQ?
Who was doing that? Who?
The fans.
Johns, bro. What are you talking about?
Just eating poop because they were so happy?
Yeah, eating horse poop.
Bro, some fucking John, bro. What is this guy?
Come on, AJ.
What do you don't
No,
know?
you guys reference it all the time. I need to know if this is real or not. Were they eating like horse poop from the parade or
Yes.
what?
Yes, dude.
Yes.
Some John, bro.
The night they won the Super Bowl, they were eating poop off the street.
And that poop.
Just because?
Well, the horse
Why?
actually ate a cheesesteak from.
D'Alessandro's, and that's what people were actually saying is, hey, eat that horse shit. It's way better than Geno's or Pat's.
Yeah. And they did.
They did.
And then some John goes over there. And then some other John eats the John. And then they're all like, yeah, we won the John.
Yeah, they went nuts.
And the John was Lombo for the first time in 50 years. And then they built a goddamn statue of the two people, Philly, that whole thing. Everybody's gone. Everybody's gone. 2 people in a statue, fucking, they don't even survive another year. Fucking, that quarterback's gone to Jacksonville, to Chicago, to the Colts. If he's not playing right by now, I mean, that tells you what you need to know. He had a hell of a run. Hey, congrats, dude.
Hey, baby, Nick.
Super Bowl champ. And then Doug Peterson, he's turning around the Jacksonville Jaguars, maybe. I mean, this past week against Philadelphia Eagles in his reunion with Philadelphia, his homecoming, if you will, with a place that he has a statue of him outside of the stadium. They didn't do that great. He's gone. Carson Wentz is gone. Everybody's dead. Joe Douglas is gone. Everything stinks in Philadelphia. And all the Johns in Philly are like, oh, of course. Of course. Can't have anything good for too long. And then somehow the Colts go, Sirianni, get the fuck out of here. You go be the head coach, offense coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yep.
You start cutting promos and press conferences that sound hysterical, absolutely hilarious. But behind the scenes, you get the entire team to buy in to one mission. You get incredible leadership from like Jason Kelsey and the boys who just saw the world implode before then, love the city of Philadelphia, would like to see the Eagles get back to being great like they were just like 3 years beforehand. And you get a Jalen Hurts dude. Then you trade for a weapon on draft night. Then all of a sudden, the city's back, the team's good, and they're the only undefeated fucking team in the NFL, and they have a top 5 pick, and the future looks very bright. I mean, these Eagles fans, these Johns over there, have been to the top John all the way down to bottom John. You know what I mean? They've been through all the Johns just in 3 years, and it seems like they're back on top of the world for good, AJ, at least for the next 5-10 years, and I'm happy for them. I'm happy for the Johns.
Hey, I'm really happy. I'm happy for Sirianni, especially how he came on the scene and what happened here on this show, and Ty and everyone not really taking him too serious at first. But I think as the season went, we knew this guy is legit, and he's on the show tomorrow, I believe, right?
12:35. It has been confirmed he'll be on tomorrow Eastern Standard Time. I'm excited to talk to him though about like as we were potentially reenacting press conferences.
Thank you.
Showing our homage.
Yeah, paying homage.
To the man.
Right.
Best form of flattery.
Was how we learned about him almost. Then we heard from some people like, hey, that's pretty similar to what that John's like. They say it's pretty similar. You know, that's just people. We'll find out when we talk to him. Hopefully he gets comfortable enough that we get to see him. You know, he opens up and has because
he seems always comfortable. Like that's why I think people love him there because we say it all the time. If you're authentic, man, whatever that may be. People will, I think, respect that at least. And if you're winning, people will absolutely love what you are.
He's a deep thinker, which we enjoy on this particular show.
Yeah. He cares. We know he cares a lot, and he really, really wants to win. Like, that definitely comes through.
And he got the team to buy in, I think. And that's why Eagles fans are so fucking pumped. They have the identity of Philadelphia. They're winning. They're buying in. Sirianni's not just a fucking cookie-cutter coach. It's like, what a good time to be an Eagle fan when it was looking like it was over again just a couple years back.
Yeah, probably the quickest turnaround I feel like we might have seen ever. And also, it wasn't as if it took like time for Sirianni to become Sirianni. In his opening press conference, he gave us the equation for his success, which was less thinky, more athlete. Dewey. Yeah.
Oh, no more athlete takeover.
There it is. Yeah. So it wasn't as if he like was trying to be somebody. Like he's just been Sirianni from the get-go. That's why it's so easy to root for the guy.
Well, we did have to bury that opening press conference.
Had to.
But now,
what are we supposed to do? Well, people
The
talk
message was
about it.
good, though. The message was good. Hey, I don't want my guys thinking. I want them flying around and having fun and hitting people and scoring points, and that's what they do.
Well, and that's what I think we're learning through the Sirianni era. It's like, hey, the way he talks is a little bit different than everybody else, but the message seems to ring true.
Yeah.
It's like when Jim Irsay was tweeting, you know? Oh, what the fuck's this guy saying? It's like, well, you got to pick through what there's a message in there somewhere, all right? And that message probably deeper than what, you were thinking Jim Irsay's potentially talking. There's some people that the way they deliver their words or their message is a little bit different than what other people do, so your natural reaction is to judge it. This is like, when people, listen to a song. And some people listen to the beat of the song and like it or hate it.
Yep.
And some people listen to the lyrics and like the song or they hate it. And if you listen to the lyrics, sometimes a song that is shit because the beat is bad is actually pretty deep. And it always seems like person's either a beat person or a lyric person. And Sirianni's lyrics have seems like they've cracked the case, cracked the code over there in Philly. And I enjoy it. I can't wait to fucking talk to that guy tomorrow.
Well, to your point, too, about, like, Karen, we heard what Josh Allen said after seeing the stuff with Ken Dorsey going apeshit in the coach's box. Like, Sirianni gets fired up on the sidelines. You can tell how much he wants to win. He wants to protect his guys. Everyone remembers in the preseason game when Jalen Hurts got blasted and he was yelling across the field at Saleh like,
Hey, fuck
hey,
you."
what the fuck was that, Saleh? Like, he cares. He really does. And these guys love him, and it's a lot easier to kind of fall in line and pick up what he's putting down when you're winning games. Like, if they would have sucked last year, but they went to the playoffs. So it's like, how can you deny what he's doing?
It's just like in Miami with McDaniel. I'm happy they're having success because he doesn't have to change at all,
Oh, I mean, that's like we say, if you win, you can do whatever you want. You basically can get away with anything. And so you can show your personality. Also with Sirianni and McDaniel down in Miami, we always talk about coaches, hey, I want my guys, I want to let you. Be an individual, but obviously we're all working for the same goal. Be you, keep the same kind of message, but also have fun. And I don't want to stifle any of your personality because I know that's when you play the best. I think both these coaches too, players see that, hey, these guys are real. They're not putting on an act for the media, for us. So we feel comfortable doing the same.
Hey, congrats to the Eagles, John Steiner.
Go
Johns. Hell yeah.
All Johns,
Now,
dude.
if they somehow fall apart, it will be.
Whoa.
AJ.
Why are you putting that John
I'm
out
not
there?
saying they will. I'm saying like any team. If you start out hot, everyone's expectations are so high.
What's this John's problem, dude?
Yeah.
Am I saying John right, by the way?
I think so.
I think so.
Definitely.
You ever seen
like
Creed?
God.
Sound like a mark.
They're using it the same way they do it in Creed. Adonis goes to order a cheesesteak for the first time with his
get one of them
girlfriend. And,
Johns?
yeah.
Vince Papale.
With the Johns on it.